Wait to take this architect down.
That thing's a monster!
Target delays.
Life support levels are critical. Life support systems offline.
Giving shield assist!
Right away.
Remnant reinforcements. Shield boost enabled.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
Breaking their line.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Attack its legs!
Heads open. Now's our chance.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Temperatures are below.
It's creating reinforcements! Aim for its legs!
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
It's retreating!
Keep away.
Don't let it flee!
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
There, on its legs. Core's hurt!
below freezing and continue.
It's creating reinforcements.
There, on its legs. Made some friends.
Aim for its head.
Life support levels are critically low.
Remnant reinforcements.
Life support systems are in peril.
Target the legs. Nicely done.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Don't let it flee. Aim for its legs.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
The head's open.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
Made some friends.
Aim for its legs.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Almost there. to interface.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety. Life support.
That's it. It's over.
We should tell Priya what happened here.
Good thing I love a challenge.
Go for the leg. Go for the head.
Temperatures are below freezing. 4. Temperatures up.
More remnants are coming.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder. Life support systems offline. Life support levels critical. Please seek safety. Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Hold on, Joel!
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Joel's hurt!
Forget the armor. Target the legs.
Life support levels are critically low.
The head's open!
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support restored.
That thing's a monster!
Aim for its legs!
Got 'em all.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
There, on its legs.
New remnant on the field!
core is detected, Pathfinder.
Made some friends.
Aim for its legs. The head's open.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
It's creating reinforcements.
Forget the armor. Target the legs.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
It's retreating.
Keep on it! Don't let it get away!
Quick, before it's off sensors.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Target the legs.
Heads open. Now's our chance.
Life support failing. Seek safety immediately.
Remnant reinforcements. armor. Target the leg.
It's weakened.
There it goes. Come on. There, on its leg. Go for the head.
Temperature increasing and continuing to fall.
Making reinforcements.
Attack its legs.
We're taking it apart.
Interface, quickly.
Including a severe temperature drop.
That's it. It's over.
We should tell Priya what happened here.
I think that's it. Good work.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%. Life support levels are critically low. Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
Still looks so alien.
They look stranger with humans on them.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
It's completely destroyed.
Get ready to fight!
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
One down, 2 to go.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Is she all right?
She has lost a lot of blood.
Aroshrinav, sister. Help is here.
I couldn't stop the bleeding. The supply crate was empty.
We brought the supplies.
Leave them in the cache and I can help myself. You need to get supplies to the other locations. There may be others like me, in dire need.
What happened to you?
My patrol was escorting a caravan of specimens from Hijara. They took the cargo and some of the scientists. I pretended to be dead. It kept me alive. A cowardly act.
Your death wouldn't have helped anyone. This way, you fight another day.
I get to fight another day because of you.
If you're all right, I'll get going.
Go. Go. Thank you. And Ansala Venjuri. Whoever you are.
Ryder.
Ryder. I'll remember that. I hope to see you again, Ryder.
Life support restored.
plant amplifies your natural biotic potential.
Yep.
It must act on neuroelectrical impulses.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Approaching a resistance emergency medical cache, Pathfinder.
Got it. That's 2 of them.
On approach. It's a cat ambush!
They probably expected someone injured or dying.
Despicable.
It's hard when you're small, when biotics means what happens if you get angry at Mom.
Our parents train our skills like they teach us to dress ourselves. You didn't have help? I feel sad for that child.
Things are still better than they were. Besides, who knows what human biotics will look like in another century or 2.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Those power lines go up, but we'll have to find a way around. No way up this mountain.
Too bad your people don't have biotics. But that EM ability of yours?
Well, we all have it. It's useful, but not exciting.
You make art with it, fight with it, blow up electronics.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose it has a beauty.
We're not alone.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
That's it. Good work.
Cache restocked. The emergency medical caches are back in business.
Excellent news. Come back when you can. We just got new supplies, and I have something I think you might find useful.
Will do. Not getting in there with that shield in place.
There is a resistance emergency cache nearby, Pathfinder.
That's Techix, according to my map.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
I was just minding my own business.
You're a long way from home.
Enjoying the
Need
fresh
anything
air.
from the journey?
Right.
My back's killing me.
Get used to it. Part of the job. Just make sure you don't drop it. Did that once.
No one's being cheated. How dare you accuse me in the street?
You're the human who came from Aya.
Courts will decide.
Is it
and
still
you can run out
beautiful
of
there?
town.
The most beautiful world I've seen in the cluster, by a long shot.
I miss it terribly. I was born there. Spent my childhood in warm air and sunlight. I'll never forget how that felt.
What do you sell?
Small comforts, nothing of value to you. Clothing, tools, art, toys, anything to remind them of happier times. Things that... My life, family, livelihood, they're all here.
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Ket destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Fold. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Ket came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry. You're the alien who saved the Moshai.
How many Ket did you kill? I hope they screamed.
I don't kill Ket because I enjoy it. It just has to be done.
Well, yeah. Your people haven't been hunted and enslaved and exalted. It's different for us.
All right, that's enough. I know they call you Pathfinder. What do you need from us?
Your priestess, Roshwar Lin, told me about you. I was just curious.
Roshwar Lin is a blind old woman. She cowers with her blessings while the Ket consume everything.
She said you were throwing away your lives.
Nothing is thrown away. It's not suicide. We train as hard as anyone in the Resistance. But when you don't fear dying, that's when there's everything to gain and nothing to lose.
I can't wait for my turn. But all our blood still runs too hot. Tej is our hope now.
Tej is going to take down a Ket station. We should hear the news soon.
You want to hear that your friend's dead. That's kind of screwed up.
We don't want it. We accept it. Just because you don't understand doesn't mean it's wrong.
So where's this Ket station?
You shouldn't interfere, Pathfinder.
It's okay, Venge. As long as Ket died, it doesn't matter who's killing them. Here's the nav point. It was interesting meeting you, Pathfinder.
How are you finding the bunk?
It's a bed. Better than sleeping in the ice in the dark.
I heard there were visitors from far away. I didn't think you'd show. Welcome to Techix. I am Steward Eskiyevith.
I am honored to meet you, Steward Eska. I am Pathfinder.
Wonderful. As we say here, there are no strangers, only unmet friends.
Tell me more about Ted.
It's the largest town on Vold. Home to... I have lived here.
What about...
Ugh, sulfurous air. Not for me.
You called yourself Steward. What's that?
I have guardianship of Techix. I ensure its functions, and that... Myself and others here, we fight...
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk?
You mean the rep...
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
Why would the Remnant come after...
I dig for useful things around the pillars. Good tech. Machines always left me alone until now.
Did they injure you, or just chase...
They chased me, and I slipped on the ice. That hurt.
The Remnant are dangerous. Keep your distance from their territory and you'll be safe.
Safe and poor. I don't sell the tech I dig up, I don't eat. Thanks for nothing.
I'm Keska, by the way. I haven't seen you around Techix before. The whole city's empty?
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Smart.
about any remnants?
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Mindless machine, waiting for something.
Scoot over, Joel. You're taking up my seat. Too hot in here for that.
Do you mean hot or hot?
Just shove over. Heads up. Looks like a Keg construct.
Detecting local frequency interference. This could be affecting planetary communications.
Let's check it out. This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that.
Adi, headed our way.
By that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I can modify your Omni tool to dampen the signal.
Whoa, those Adi are really coming at us.
Adi don't normally act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes agitation in the beast.
Through the scourge and pick up something of its nature. No two are exactly alike. Some of them are quite beautiful and quite dangerous.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully the Hijara scientists won't have any more trouble with our comms.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
poachers aren't here?
They must have continued following the Yavara.
Life support levels are critically low. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on, there's a datapad here.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
I want to understand. Why are the Yavara so important?
Nearly all our traditional stories were lost in the Scourge. The Yavara. That looks like Ket salvage. Be careful, Ryder.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
Outlaws in view.
Bolstering all shields! Outlaws.
Well executed. One less to worry about.
Looks like outlaws. Clean shot.
Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
You better have a great explanation for hunting Yavara. Your people won't be happy to hear this.
So the Angara sent you then? I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. Creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Vold before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
I'll go. Just let me pack my things.
I couldn't have made that call on my own, Ryder. Thank you.
According to my map.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Enemies incoming!
Should be enough glyphs.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
This must be the piece of Remtech Peavy needs.
Rim tech?
Peavy's term. Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can. I'll deliver this piece. And hopefully find out what her secret project is.
completely destroyed.
More Cat incoming.
Here they come!
Nice headshot.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up! Roic's a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Fold map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
I knew something was up as soon as I saw you weren't Angara.
I figured, but that's not why I'm telling you.
Then why?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're going to have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
I know better than to argue with that. Astra, go ahead and take it.
Approaching the Glory Seeker nav point. The Ket station is close.
I can't do this. Taking this station is impossible.
Are you Tej?
Whoa! Didn't see you there. Yeah. I'm Tej. How did you find me? Wait. Kolf and the others, right? Stars. Don't tell them you found me like this. I wasn't expecting all this security any longer. I sit here the more I doubt everything.
I thought the whole point was you were supposed to die doing this.
People always misunderstand. We don't waste our lives. I could die here, but it wouldn't be a glorious death. It would be sad and stupid and lonely.
Such a revelation.
See, the more I think, the worse the thoughts get.
I've got some experience with Ket. I can help with this, if that would help.
Would you? I think with all of us, we might actually take down this station. Live or die. I wouldn't leave here
I'll take you apart.
Life support levels are critically low.
still alive. And honestly, I'm glad. Living and learning is a good way to grow stronger too. And I've never met anyone who had a blessed rebirth. And what if it's not real? Stars. If my friends heard this talk, they'd turn their backs. Venture especially. Oh, I'm almost afraid to go back.
I can't tell you what to do, but maybe Rashwar Lin can help?
I always liked Roshua. And you're right, she'll know how to handle my friends. Whether it means we talk to them or I stop listening to them. We grew up together.
Sometimes you grow apart.
Yes. Maybe. Thanks, Pa. Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra... She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jal. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the cat, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use.
I don't suppose I have a say in this. Fine, I'll play it your way. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Send Telesso on another run. Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the Architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
I pacified it. We won't get any more trouble.
I should have known about it in the first place. I was supposed to protect those scientists. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
I tracked down your missing drill techs. They didn't make it.
I'll send a team out to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial. And Pathfinder, thank you.
I should head...
Come back if you...
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something
You're
here.
Ryder.
Affected by the
It's
scourge.
an honor to meet you. What can I do for you?
Variety in the top layer
You
is
were saying
completely
something
different.
about...
They contain
Talk
traces
to
of
Dino.
4 different radioactive
He knows more about
isotopes.
how that tail spread. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers.
I won't dis...
When you...
The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that Ryder alien everyone's talking about.
You...
Oh, that's something of a joke between one of our classmates.
What was?
Too much Marley. That's what Janlith says. Now it's become something of a joke.
This isn't Haval. You spent too long out.
It's bad. I get...
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind...
We draw nourishment from
But we have to keep out of sight, or the Ket will spot.
If
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies on...
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
What?
Your body can't store a charge.
Not...
We can't just attack an entire Ket base.
Stars. It's you. Hitting the Ket where it counts has really helped our morale.
finding allies in the Angara has been a great...
We are united by our struggle against... Want to kill more Ket? I need someone to rescue my Uncle Nilch. I'm not a fighter yet, or I go myself. If the Ket move him from the labor camp, we'll lose him forever.
What's a Ket labor...
Different things. They put people in Ket... And some...
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more...
I'll...
Here's...
Oh, you think I'd make a good field agent?
You have questions?
A few treasure hunters found this map of ancient Vold. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Ket don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
How do I stop this bleeding?
Use bandages. Get Escal to give you some coagulant. He should have lots in supplies. It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. Oh, I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
A reward wasn't necessary.
It is. Trust me. It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Applies to you too. Oh, and Yetta, the fighter you found, managed to make her way back. She's stable and recuperating.
This is the Ket labor camp Skiat talked about.
I'm ready when you are. Stay sharp. Great shot. Joel's
You're here to rescue us. The control panel is right there. Shut this down. Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these Kett.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Get me out of here. I'm gonna kill these Kett. Disable the fence! I have to get out! Freedom! You're not getting away with this!
Got 'em all. Shield boost enabled.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Right between the eyes. Shield boost enabled.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the Kett can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew, Skiat, was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy. He's got potential, Nilge.
So you've said before. The Resistance needs to be debriefed. We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxel so she can start the analysis.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Tetchix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
What's in the drive?
The Kett code we stole while trying to infiltrate their command center. The Kett never realized how much we downloaded off their network.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buxel will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances.
left, Vold? He got free and didn't even pay me a courtesy visit?
I'm sorry. I can't say more, but what Nilge is doing is extremely important and time-sensitive.
Not even a call. Hello, sister. Thought I'd let you know I'm still alive. Not even that.
That's between you and him. He certainly had time to call.
Anyway, thanks for telling me. I'll keep you updated on anything else I find.
Good. Signing off.
Are you Buxel? I have something for you.
From my brother who can't stop being a hero? Yes, Anyek told me to expect you. My son Skjord said he'd sent people after Nilge. I thought more lives lost. Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
Losing family is hard. I'm glad I could spare you that pain.
Thank you. They talked about your abilities, but no one said anything about your kindness.
Oh.
Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is a layout of the Ket Command Center. Wait, there's something else here. Oh, that's not good.
What?
The base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working on it. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance that won't have as many guards. Go quickly. We'll be in touch.
Some shield.
That's Jarnik. The Ket think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me. It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I thought this would be the periphona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
That's a signal beacon. Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Joel! Join the fight, brother!
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Thank you for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
What is this? We thought there were civilians who needed assistance.
Not this time. This was the Resistance giving the Ket what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
What happens when a real beacon goes up and the Ket slaughter everyone, thinking they're Resistance?
They were already doing that.
These actions have put more in danger.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support.
Pathfinder Rider, it is wonderful to finally meet you in person. I'm Ari Vesture, scholar and chronicler. I followed your activity.
Chronicler?
Quite so. Denied memory of the past or hope for the future, we become dust in a void.
The past can tell us an awful lot about the present.
Exactly. Our struggles are difficult. It is my life's work to document the event. The arrival of visitors from beyond the galaxy is a significant development, of course.
I'm just hoping we don't turn out to be a significantly bad development.
Nothing you've done approaches the damage caused by the Ket. They must have records of first contact, and we have none of our own.
Where would you get that information?
The Ket are a military people. They must have logs. Perhaps they can be accessed from their base on Vol. Approaching it would be foolhardy. Still, if you find yourself there, please see what you can find.
Why don't the Angara have records of first contact with the Ket?
Those who were there cannot tell their tales. Dead, enslaved, or exalted. There are stories, rumors. No one knows for sure.
I'll leave you to your work.
Of course. I hope to speak to you in less frantic times. I would love to hear about your people.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
False signal. One down. Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on. I think that's Ket tech. Stay alert.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh god.
And there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out. Take them down hard!
Don't you worry.
That's the Perryphone, all right. What's left of her.
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
Without the crew, we've lost our best lead to the Asari Ark.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
Maybe they saw a helpless target and couldn't resist.
Ryder, Cora, something is left. A flight recorder.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
They've gotta be Ket, with a name like that.
I hope they choke on it.
Lieutenant, with time the navigational record could be reconstructed.
Right. We could trace the Periphone's flight path, maybe all the way back to the Ark. I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Can we talk when you're free?
the hell you did. You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks, something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just please don't let this distract.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi. Lexi and her rules, huh? Hey, I respect Lexi and her rules. She takes care of us. Without her, I might still be wheezing and trying not to choke on my fat tongue. What? Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition. You licked a rock, didn't you? I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she? She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine. I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept. If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that. Thank you. Anytime.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
I hope I'm not just your latest cure for boredom.
Me too. Don't worry. I doubt I've seen all your bells and whistles. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices. Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
It kills me to think about it.
We have to the more we learn, the more I realize. You know it.
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities. I'll be here if you need me.
Joel?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. I really miss my family. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Of.
My...
And are you close?
I was. Am. My mom and my brother's in a medically... Yeah, well...
Yeah.
But that kid...
Sure. This is where I should be.
I like having you around.
Because of my...
Not really. You do?
And I mean it. There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Can I ask you if...
Of course. If I can answer them, I hope being here will inspire. Oh, Angara thirst for now. Sit.
Whoa.
I have... My father is gone. Taken. Or killed. By the Ket. We never found his body.
My dad died on our first mission here. I didn't know him as well as I...
Anything else you want to ask?
Well, enough about that. Definitely made yourself at home.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Joel faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to...
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advice. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without, like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. We're good. Sarissa will have a strategy. Ryder? Still deciphering the Ark's last known core.
In engineering if you need anything, Ryder.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Where the heck's that coming from?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA, or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do. And I know. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part. Brought me into the world. Thanks for talking, right? Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
Guess you should have read the fine print on the initiative brochure.
Or read it at all. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess. Anytime.
Liam? You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the... But the Ket's still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out. Trying to get resources moving in a real way. Bridge that gap like I did with Joe. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all... Can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone...
You're taking on a lot, making all of Helios.
It is our problem. We're not go... I wanted this. Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us to transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years...
Truth. Pathfinder. Sorry if things got... You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
Just off to the cargo bay if you need me.
You still have questions. I'll try to answer them.
So, exaltation is how the
They're proud of it. To the Ket, all other life is inferior. Even, I suspect...
They're going to a lot of trouble just...
I guess it's also a way for them to control... They incorporate.
So what...
I'd say those chances are excellent. As part of the... I willingly walked into that pod, and I cannot fault anyone...
The Cardinal said she had the Archon's DNA. So was the Cardinal exalted?
From what they described, I think they can be exalted multiple times. And the Archon's DNA somehow plays a role in all of it.
Sam downloaded what he could from the facility. We'll be studying exaltation for quite a while.
Days? I was housed with prisoners who described how they were
Analyte?
Until now, the Archon...
The Chosen.
I'm only theorizing. I am a scientist, after all.
What was happening in that facility?
Perhaps, but not...
The Cardinal seemed desperate to...
The entire... That's why I asked you to destroy it. I hope the Resistance can still burn it to the ground. But I suspect the Ket have already re-engineered that shield.
I'll let you rest.
It described everything. Does your... A Ket... You still have questions.
Hello, Sarah. Exploring the Exaltation facility brings a Salarian quote to mind.
That's a fair...
I have changed since we linked. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now...
Read the mission briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking...
The Angara already know how. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force. You keep thinking about how you want to handle.
We'll only get one real chance.
Hey, kid.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. Well, imagine if it was Scott.
Scott's old enough to take care of himself.
I still feel my sister's my responsibility. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was, well, her age now. Our father didn't die. Or maybe he did. We don't really... There was nowhere to run. When you're young and stupid, that sort of thing never goes away. I don't want to not come home one day.
We're a team. I'll make sure you're always there for Sid.
Thank you, Ryder. At least Sid's older now. I should get back. I thought I hated the kid. I can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this. Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
Where was your mother?
She and my dad fought all the time. When things... But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that. I could shoot a gun, so we were never rich, but we got too comfortable.
Where was home?
I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. You know where to find me.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
Bold orbit is steady. Tracking a remnant architect.
Approaching the LZ.